Morning everybody, welcome back to Motorcycle Junkie. I'm Carl, and today we're messing with motorcycle junk. This really is junk. This is a piece of shit, absolute bag of shit. No intention whatsoever of building this, too far gone. And even if it was all up and running with a full MOT, it's not worth a lot of money. So I want to try and get it going best I can, sort some issues with the wiring, front wheels loose, got spacers missing, just get it up and together as much as I possibly can, hopefully starting and riding, and then we'll kick it down the road for someone else to have their wicked way with. It's only ever going to be a spare parts bike. I have no keys, I have no V5. I have had it running, as a lot of you remember. It tried to tow me down the road. So yeah, let's get stuck in, see what we can do with it. Do you know what, guys? I've just had a change of plan, and I shall tell you why. I've just lifted this seat up. I don't know why this didn't occur to me earlier, but that engine, I'm fairly certain, is exactly the same as the engine in my Kimco. And the engine in my Kimco is suspect stroke knackered. Has it got that pipe on the front? So now what I'm thinking along the lines of, now they haven't got that pipe on the front, I'm wondering if this engine will indeed go in the Kimco. LFT125. I've ordered a new carb anyway for the Kimco. There are some differences. For example, this pipe here, some sort of recirculation pipe, can that be retrofitted on this one? Possibly, but maybe not. But then do we need it? Right, I'm going to try and get this up and running properly, then we may whip it out. Right, I've just jacked that up on the plastic. It's crushed the plastic, but I don't care, because I don't care about the plastic. I just want to get this front wheel off, bolt the disc on, which I've got, put the speedo drive on it, and then hopefully that will stop this front wheel sliding around backwards and forwards all over the place. So just see if we can get that off. I'm probably going to be quite brutal with this bike, to be honest with you, because like I said, it's not one I give a shit about. And I would say, judging by the state of it, that the poor little thing's never had an owner that gave a shit about it. So, right, are they loose? They certainly are. I'm going to pop the disc on. I think I've even got a caliper for it somewhere. If anyone out there needs any Lifan LF125 parts off this bike, they're going to be incredibly cheap, stroke free. Just give us a shout. That's assuming I've still got the bike by the time the video gets uploaded. And at the minute I'm running at around about a 3-week delay, so what I record today will be uploaded in about 3 weeks. Right. Disc. Is it? Yeah, so I thought it was the wrong one for a second there. So let's get that on. So I'm not going to be talking this, it's getting no nice treatment at all. Right, I'm going to find a socket to fit that. In fact, yeah, I'm just going to piss about, get some bits back together and get it to a position where hopefully I can try and start it. If I can get this engine all up and running and assessed and it's a good engine, I am going to make a real attempt at seeing if I can get it in my Kimco. And if I'm really bored, I might put the Kimco engine back in this and then sell it on, but we'll see. Anyway guys, look, I'm not going to record boring shit like this. I'll bring you back if there's anything to see. Cheers. Well, that got intense. No, the bike hasn't exploded, even though it looks like it might have done. I had a burnt out wire up here and I wanted to replace it. I don't know why it burnt out, so I followed it back and back and back and back and back, and it's come right up here to the battery where it splits off in two. Now I don't know what's happened there, but it's just melted all the way along. So all of this ripping apart and disassembling the loom is trying to trace this burnt out wire, which I'm now in the process of trying to replace. Good grief, this is a scrapper now, if it wasn't before. Because to be honest with you, I didn't take an awful lot of care in ripping them plastics off, and yes, rip off is pretty much an accurate description of how they were removed. So yeah, just update you. I'm going to try and replace that broken wire, attach a battery and see if we can get this pig to start. Okay guys, oh, you'll also see that I did put the front end back together. Got the disc on the wheel, got the caliper on. Don't work, no fluid in it or fuck all. So, but yeah, I just wanted to try and get it all in one piece, which given its current state would appear to have been a waste of time. Anyway, I'm going to carry on guys, we'll catch you up. Right, I've done the wiring how I think it should be done. There's 3 red wires which I don't really know where they go, but so I've not connected them at all yet. Back wheel's jacked off the floor due to my runaway success that we had last time. We obviously don't want that happening again, do we? So let's see if she will fire up. No, dead. Back wheel spin. We've got no bloody we've got no fuel going to it. Well, no vacuum anyway. Try that again with a vacuum pipe connected. making a bit of a noise, so I think they want adjusting. But yeah, right, what I'm going to do next is roughly throw it together. I'm not going to make an awful lot of effort, I'm just going to throw the panels on, because the next job is going to be trying to get that clutch working. The clutch is seized on, that's why I have to have the back wheel jacked up, because it's just drive all the time. With regards to swapping the engine out, I have had a damn good look round it, and there's quite a few differences, which might mean that it's going to be not impossible, but a big old job. So where I'm thinking now is possibly just swap the heads over. This, I think, has valve stem seals gone. I think that's why it's smoking. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, it's up in the air at the minute. Suffice to say, I was just going to get this going and chuck it down the road. Now I'm not going to. I think I could find a use for it or parts of it. Anyway, let me get this tidied up, back on the panels, and we'll come back and have a look at it. Cheers. We're sort of back together. It looks in one piece anyway, so yeah. From a distance, if you sort of have 15 pints of beer and squint and smoke some crack cocaine, it looks quite tidy. And I've even scabbed on an ignition of sorts. Not the right one, the correct one should go there. That is for some sort of auxiliary plug, but scabbed on an ignition and it works. We are going to have a look inside this cover, see if we can figure out why the variator is stuck on. So let's make a start, whip that off. Hopefully this is just a simple case of freeing it up, but we'll find out soon enough. It's fucked. Got a nut on the back. No. Right, half the bolts are missing. Any more for any more? That's it. All fucking missing. What's that? Right, what we got here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that should have a kickstart in it as well, which it hasn't. Let me go and get my big one. It's that twat there that's seized, I think. Can't see it. I just turned you off. Sunshine is great until you want to see a viewfinder on a video camera, and they're not so great. It's not so great, should I say. So let's see if I can get you. That's as good as I can do it. Right, what's that one? 14mm maybe? I don't fucking know. 14, that's going to be 17, isn't it? Of course it is. So 17. Yep. Ain't got a lot of room here. All the way, I think, unless it's reverse thread, which it might be. Yeah, but it is. There she goes. That will tight. Right, I took one of these away. Hey up. That shouldn't be loose, should it? I think that might be a problem. So what happened, guys, I'm sure you all know, when this flies round and round, these things here that look like brake pads fly out and then grab the inside of the dome and cause the drive. Now what I'm getting is the it's got drive all the time. So let's get this side off as well. That's all fucking chewed up. Looks like someone's cut that one off with an hammer and chisel. Get out, you bastard. It's a bit scabby. Right. So what's going on here then? Why is that? I think all that's wrong with it is that nut had simply come off, or possibly had not even been put back on. Have I got a socket that big? I bet I ain't. What's my biggest? 34mm? No, ain't big enough. Hammer and chisel job for me then. Right, I'm going to clean those parts up, pop it back together, see if we get drive. Okay, right, I've managed to get that back together. That nut, some hand-fisted twat has probably put it on cross-threaded. There was lumps of metal in it and everything. I've managed to clean up the threads and get it on, and it seems to be firm and tight. Oh, this is firm and tight. So yeah, let's throw this back together then and see if we've got a working clutch. We'll bring you back when it's all assembled. Right, it's back together and we've got a battery on it. Let's see if well, it should start, but let's see if it takes off with me on it. The fact that it's not leaping forward, trying to start it, is a good sign, of course. fact that it's sitting there ticking over and it's not trying to launch itself through the fucking fence. That's good. Took it for a spin round my very small lawn. Right, that's it. There may or may not be another video on this particular bike. I still ain't decided whether I'm just going to kick it down the road as it is and worry about my Kimco in some other way, but we'll see. There's no hurry. But yep, she's all in one piece, starts London guys. And that is the only good thing I can say about it. Other than that, it is a complete and utter bag of shit. Right, we'll call it quits on this one. Thanks for watching guys. We'll catch you all another day. Cheers.